This footage shows the last public appearance of Steve Jobs, 4 months before his death. He speaks to the Cupertino City Council to reveal one final project.
Started in a little office park and eventually got the buildings we are in now at the corner of De Anza and 280. And it's clear that we need to build a new campus.
Apple was able to acquire a large piece of land that is not only located nearby, but also sits directly on Interstate 280, which runs through the entire Silicon Valley, offering good accessibility for employees. A large part of this area was for sale because the computer company Hewlett-Packard closed their offices here, and Steve Jobs personally came full circle by acquiring this site, as it was somewhat personal to him.
When I was 13, I think, I called up Hewlett-Packard were my idols, and I called up Bill Hewlett because he lived in Palo Alto, and he picked up the phone, and I talked to him, and I asked him if he'd give me some spare parts for something I was building called a frequency counter. He gave me a job that summer, a summer job at Hewlett-Packard, right here in Santa Clara off 280, the division that built frequency counters. We've seen these office parks with lots of buildings, and they get pretty boring pretty fast. So we'd like to do something better than that. And the campus we'd like to build there is one building that holds 12,000 people.
The final complex is called Apple Park, and it is characterized by its centerpiece, a single ring-shaped building surrounded by vast parkland. When it came to the design of the parks, it was important to Steve Jobs that the landscape is a reflection of the California landscape he grew up around. The new campus is not only close to the previous campus, but also not far from where everything started for Jobs. His childhood home, where he assembled the first Apple computers together with Steve Wozniak in 1976. More than 30 years later, in addition to the immense global influence the company has exerted, Apple has also become a fundamental part of the local environment in which Steve Jobs grew up. More than anything, Steve Jobs approached this campus not as an architect or a productivity expert, but as a storyteller, aware of the power a well-told story has to inspire.